Hello everyone and welcome to my cozy bamboo world. After making a panda sanctuary for all 7 of the panda types that we found in the previous episode, oh, that guy is having a great time. I have been spending a fair bit of time between the Nether and the overworld moving all of our pandas, so today I want to spend some time adventuring in the end and make my first ever Enderman XP farm. We'll be decorating our XP farm in our classic bamboo block palette, and we'll be incorporating a ton of cherry leaves, cherry logs, and of course, lots of lanterns. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's make an Enderman XP farm. Now, before we start our adventure in the end, I want to first name all the little fish from your guys' comments. Now, the only issue with getting name tags is that while we do have some librarians down here that double as the villagers that help with our iron farm, they have not been leveled up very far. So I'm gonna try to get our mending guy leveled up a few more times to get us some name tags. So we're gonna go collect some sugarcane since this guy trades us some paper for emeralds, and then hopefully we can get them unlocked. So off we go to our sugarcane farm and to say hello to all our fishies in our pond. I love that we have just fish inside our little koi pond here, but I think my favorite feature is just that I decided to put glass here so we can kind of see the fish as we go underwater down into the sugarcane farm area. I just think that's so much fun, but I don't have a lot of sugarcane, so let's see. Okay, there's paper in here, so we'll just make some paper. And we're going to check our chests to see if we have any emeralds. Okay, 2, that's something. And there's paper and books in this one. And back down we go into our iron farm, and I don't know how much we'll actually get this to work for us, but at least if we get some glass, that will level them up once, so I think they should level up. Okay, to a clock. A clock is expert. Not exactly what we're looking for, but we've got 2 emeralds here. And if we try to do some more glass, we've got some more. And we can also trade some books, and we'll trade glass to level them up the rest. Let's see if we can get name tags, pretty please. Yes. Now we're gonna go over to our village, trade a bunch of sticks, get a bunch of emeralds since I need like 9 or 10 different name tags. So now we just need to grab a gold helmet, take off our upgraded one, stick on our gold helmet, and off we go into the Nether. Luckily, now that I have rockets, we can just zoom our way all the way up over here instead of having to take my not so cute and decorated pathway. And we are back over at our village. Hello, my friends. I'm here to trade with you. Lots of sticks. Let's see. We've got silk touch. We've got some lanterns. We've got bookshelves. Lovely. Oh, these ones actually would give me cheaper name tags, wouldn't they? I think the other one also gave us cheaper name tags, but if we need lots of name tags, we might as well just level these guys up. Kind of thinking on the go here, so let's start by just converting a bunch of these into logs, and then we'll trade these into sticks to trade with our Fletcher. So let's just get our Fletcher guy. Hello, my friend. 18. Pleasure doing business with you. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Love it. And if you could just refresh, I would much appreciate it. And I'm just going to work on collecting up some of the other resources I'll need for the project in the end, which is I'm going to use a lot of lanterns for some of the decorative bits. So we're just going to work on leveling these guys up while we wait for our Fletcher to reset, just because this will give us an easier access to even more name tags. Oh my gosh, I just got 1 name tag for 1 emerald. You, my protection 4 friend, are my absolute favorite. Oh my word, I forgot we could get them this low. This is so good. This literally, I thought this was gonna take me way longer than this actually did. This is amazing. Okay, well, I guess we'll just take all of the name tags you shall give us. And I think I can just get 12 from you, but we'll definitely try to do the same thing with these other ones because honestly, that is pretty amazing. And I'm also able to get more lanterns. It is a good day at this little village and in my bamboo world. Now we'll just trade with you, get rid of some of these compasses so that we can get you leveled up and giving us a nice little 1 name tag trade. And look at that, 20 for name tags. I would say that's definitely enough. And now we just go back through the portal and back into our cozy area to name tag some fish friends. All right, so one of the names that I saw in the comments that I think would be super fun is calling one of our fishes Nemo. Another fun name I saw in the comments was Bubblegum. We've got Sunny, Finley, Creamsicle, Kudo, Ponyo, Goober, and lastly, we have Gilbert. Now, our first fishy friend to find and name is Nemo. So let me just look around until I find the right fishy. Okay, here we go. And Nemo. Nemo. Can I name you Nemo? Nemo, yeah. And we've got Kuro, which means black in Japanese. So this was one of the name suggestions as well, is Kuro. And we've got Creamsicle. We've also got Sunny. And we've got Ponyo, Goober. And we've got Finley. And lastly, we've got Gilbert, our purple and lime-colored one. Now that we've got all of our little fish friends named, it is time to get ready to collect some resources and make our way over into the end. Now, if we fly over to our storage room, the block palette that we're gonna go with is going to be our classic bamboo wood. We'll get more of this collected up. Such a shocker, I know, we're using bamboo wood. What a concept. We'll also be using scaffolding and lots of cherry leaves, which we're going to collect more of these as well. And we're going to be using lots of lanterns as well as spore blossoms for decoration. Now, I'm just going to start collecting up more of the blocks that we're going to need to build up our Enderman XP farm. So we're just going to collect a bunch of these cherry leaves first. Now that we've got this shulker box full with all of the items that we'll need, we also have this one here that has some of the rest of the more like redstone-y bits and our little dude name tag for the endermite. We do need to get a lot more ender pearls. The tutorial video said about 2 stacks, which is 16 and 16. So I will need to go back into the nether to hunt for ender pearls, which will be a fun time. I also need a rail for this minecart to sit on, and I need some more trapdoors. I need 8 of them, so let's just grab some of our bamboo blocks. We'll go to a crafting table and get 8 at least. We'll add those into our box. For the rails on the minecart, we are going to need to just make some, so let's find where we make them. Then we've got our rails. Then all we have to do is put back the excess that we do not need. And now the last thing we need is some more ender pearls. It's ironic that I said that I did not want to go to the nether or the overworld much today and I wanted to be in the end, and here we are going into the nether for some ender pearls. And before we go and grab our gold helmet and go into the nether, I do need more food, so we're gonna quickly stop by and grab some steak from our cow crusher. And with 12 steak, we're gonna go into the nether. 12 steak should be fine, right? And we can't forget bringing some boats with us. Now, as we're walking over to our nether portal, I just remembered something that I have to deal with. And it's the staircase where I brought my pandas from. So let's just quickly take this down so that our portal room once again looks cute. And that should be the final blocks. Perfect. Our cute Dojo Mojo Casa house is back to normal. But enough being distracted, it's time to go into the Nether, looking for some Endermen. Now, if I remember, I think we have a warped forest somewhere over here. Now, I'm able to fly around in the Nether, so let's do a little fly around. And hopefully we'll be safe on our journeys. So guys, as I grab these last few ender pearls, I realized that clerics will literally give me ender pearls if I trade them emeralds. So I think what I want to do is go back into the overworld and just do that method. I feel like that will be a much safer and quicker way potentially than just me hoping that I can find enough endermen and not actually die myself in the process. So I think we're just gonna go make our way back home, hopefully, and not hurt ourselves like I am right now. So we made our way back through our portal, grabbing the brewing stand and making our way over to the villager that's been trapped in a boat for at least 5 episodes. We set down the brewing stand so they'd take the job as cleric, and then it was time to get a bunch of emeralds to trade with our new cleric friend. So we were back once again in our village, we traded a bunch of sticks for a bunch of emeralds, and then we were back at our base area again, ready to level up our cleric friend from novice all the way to expert until they traded us ender pearls. Alright, we've got our 2 stacks, so we're going to leave our friend here. I'm just going to cover him over with some of the blocks that we got from them, but they should be safe. I don't think anything can get them, and he definitely has enough light in there. As far as resources, we've got everything we need to start building this up, so let's make our way over to our stronghold and go into the end. Okay, here we go into the end. All right, so now we get to start making our Enderman XP farm, and I'm going to pull up the tutorial for making this on my second monitor. And if you're curious for the same one, check the video description. I'll put the tutorial I'm gonna follow in there. Now, first things first, I am going to wear my little carved pumpkin hat just because I don't want the Enderman to come after me. So yeah, this is going to be my face while I do this. So just imagine you got the cute little red face instead of the pumpkin. And now I get the pinky workout of placing these 2 stacks of cherry leaves all the way out into the void. And hopefully I will not die, but luckily I've got rockets. So let's just get this done. All right, well, it looks like we got everything figured out for the farm. The last step that I was trying to figure out, but it wouldn't actually do, was the tutorial said to put a carpet on top of the endermite, and I am clicking all over. I even did hitboxes, and whether I'm shifting to right click and place it or not shifting, it won't let me place the carpet above. So maybe that's because it's a moss carpet. I'm not exactly sure. But if anything happens to my farm, it's because I could not get that little step to work. But let's take a look at our farm. I think it looks so pretty, and I'm not even done with it yet, but this is gonna be so nice. I've never done an Enderman XP farm, like I was saying. So this felt very new to me and very scary because I'm just so paranoid of getting hurt in the end, and especially by all these Endermen. But let's see how this does for us, shall we? Whoa, look at that. Oh, we're getting so much XP. Wow. Oh my word, this is literally amazing. Oh my word, it's going so fast. I just need to fix that issue. And our sword with sharpness 5, knockback, looting, sweeping. It's pretty great if I do say so myself. Look at all the XP. I love that. This is pretty cool, I do have to admit. But now I'll go into free cam just so we can kind of see what it looks like. And we don't get to hear the Enderman anymore, which is even better. So this is what our farm looks like. Now that we have this all working for the most part, not sure why those guys aren't aggroing, but you know, it's fine. But now we just get to do the fun part of decorating this, and I cannot wait to get this all cute. So let's start decorating this place, shall we? And just like that, we have a working Enderman XP farm for the very first time in one of my worlds. And I love how this turned out. I was a little bit concerned with the low amount of spawns because I think I have so many lanterns that it's actually causing the Enderman to not spawn as often. But honestly, I don't really need that much from these Endermen, especially when they just give so much XP regardless. Since we've got this Enderman XP farm all ready to go, and we've decorated it so beautifully in our classic bamboo blocks and cherry, that is going to wrap up today's episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me build my first ever Enderman XP farm and the process to get there. I'll see you in the next one.